Hey everyone, Jay here from Tech IQ. Welcome back. Alright, today's video is part of a series that I want to create about affordable DSLR accessories. Now, if you're like me, as you get better with your DSLR, some accessories are kind of required. Now, these things can get extremely expensive. There's a few affordable options out there if you know where to look, but as I find them, I plan on sharing them over here, so thumbs up for that. Some will be DIY, others will be just cheaper alternative that I find. Alright, let's get into episode 1, which is a lens. Alright, the lens we're looking at today is a 50mm lens, f1.8. Now, a 50mm lens is not something that's absolutely required, but I would say it's highly recommended, especially the lens I'm looking at over here, which is an Olympus f1.8 50mm lens. It is a vintage lens, and it's also a manual lens, meaning a manual aperture. The focus ring on this thing is extremely smooth. I mean, coming from my kit lens, I have the T3i 18-55. Coming from that to this lens, I mean, I could see the difference in quality. It's slightly heavier than the actual kit lens, at least that's how it feels. As I said before, it's manual. It's a manual lens. I personally believe this lens is one of the best ones to learn on because it's manual, the aperture. It helps you to get some of the basics of photography down. The price of this lens, really, for about $60, you could get this lens. I mean, the alternative is the Canon, the Nifty 50, 50mm f1.8. But from what I've seen online, I know it's over $100. So the lens itself cost about, I believe it cost me about $40. Shipping was an additional 10, I believe. And to use this lens, you need an adapter. It's this adapter right here. It's a generic one that I got off eBay. It's an Olympus to EOS adapter, and all you do is to screw it in. You just use, and all you do is just, personally, I screw it directly in the lens, and now you could just screw that directly into your camera. At f1.8, this lens lets in a lot of light. Also, that huge depth of field, meaning the subject can focus and the background blurry, especially for tech and inspiring tech reviewers like myself or maybe you. At $60, this lens is an incredible steal at the price. Personally, I have no idea why this is cheap as it is, but I have no complaints. But at any rate, that was it. If you find this video useful, guys, go ahead and a thumbs up would really be appreciated. Also, share this video if you find it useful and maybe useful to somebody else. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, later days.